Hi, hello everybody. I haven't been on for a while. You notice I've been doing another video. First of all, my drawing thing that I draw with my pen has now been replaced with a big, nice one. And I'm going to get one of these at the dollar shop. Now I'm going to have to see if these light works. This is my first wireless charger for my phone. I got it for $4. Now, I really don't know how these things work, but I'm going to try. I always wanted to get one of these, but they cost like $50 and so forth. I don't mind getting one for $15, but I'm not at Dollar Shop. Dollarama. It's the same. It's a dollar place. But, anyways, they got this thing. I remember it looked like they were this thick with my phone. Now this, yeah. But the reason I'm on, it took me a day. RSP Snuggle Cat. I love his show. He passed away a few days ago. Who is Snuggle? Oh, his name, Snuggle Cat. He's a guy who, like me, hates flat earthers and other stupid people on YouTube. Speaking of this, now we all know Betty White. A fan for the animals. Adopt love dogs and this and that. A good person. She's in heaven. But right now, there's two humans. Say, Betty White is Hitler. Yes, that vegan teacher and one of his young students. Now, calling Betty White a Hitler type of person is completely wrong. Seems everybody who knows the vegan teacher is speaking up against. She was kind to animals, kind to people, so she eat hot dogs. First of all, that's why these two people is upset. She eat meat. They don't care no matter how good she done to the animals over her 99 years. And second, this is really stupid, she did a joke once. And they focused on it. But someone asked, how did you live to 99? And she said, avoiding green veggies. Now, the vegan teacher think that is a wrong thing to say. And what's the joke? She's a comedian. Of course, avoid care, eat hot dogs, and do what she does, and you're almost 100 years old. The late George Burns smoked a lot of baked fucking cigarettes, and he lives past 100. It's in our DNA. But the vegan teacher thought, why she is this person. She said, that good niceness of her smile that is evil. In other words, this kid say, everybody who eat meat is Hitler. We are, yeah. I'm a comedian, cartoonists and all that. And these all artists who save animals, love plants, are Hitlers. That's pretty sad. That someone who spent time adopted and speaking up for animals have been classed, like me, on the wrong side of history. I'm not going to post this video link or anywhere because this is really not nice. Because she's kind and there's tons of kind people like Betty White out there. speaking on behalf. Does the late Bob Barker go to... I said Bob Barker, is he became a vegetarian or he eat meat? Please tell me, because if that's so, because you always say space and neuter your animal, and he did eat meat, that's mean he's Hitler too. Every person there that on behalf, singers and so forth, on behalf of the coolers of animals, this and that, and except for Lady Gaga, wearing meat is different concept of meat eater. But still, this is not right. I've been mulling over, and then, Meatloaf died. Oh, that's the next person she's going to... Why? He's named after dead meat. It's amazing that big into said, oh, he's Hitler. Yes, he ate meat too. That means we all going to hell with our favorite heavy metal singers and rock singers and so forth. We are bats that's going into hell. Couldn't too. No, and also, one person said, well, vegan is not enough. You have to care for the animal. Then you're like her. No, I kind to animals, this and that. This is why I don't have a pet, because having one in have a puppy bear is, complaints and this and that, You don't want a dog, but you still like them. I have a friend who, a dog is a rescue dog, and she's a vegetarian. But she's not gonna, joining PETA or anything. No. And she stayed. You have to commit. In other words, it's just like commit to God or Jesus. So you're not harmed. Some people think there's two races now. Vegans like her, and everybody else vegans who are not like her. I know. It's really sad. There's people, vegans, who want to save the animal, who want us to stop eating meat. And now pick on dead people, because they used to. And she wonder why the vegan teacher figure why she never stood up against cruelty to cows and pigs. Now, it kind of goes like this. When she was going to school and all that, things was knowable. There was no vegan sort of stuff. Your mouth with plants. There's no pizza back then when she was going to school and when she's young and so forth. She's seen abuse of animals and this and that. But the type of abuse of the animals she don't like is puppy farms and lost dogs. Okay, that's wonderful. But she never spoke out until time that she got to a point, say, adopt animals for the pond. The saddles and all that. And she did. Free from these documentaries. That's one thing, when you grow up there in the 20s and the 30s, there was no documentary about, bad animal farms or anything. You have documentary about everything else back in those days for school. And it started to change like in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. Those documentaries like we used to watch in school and after school on Sundays got to some people. And it affects some people. It probably affects Betty White a lot more. Yes, she spoke out from animals and so forth. Did she see any horror of death? Yes, when her pets passed away. She probably, she worked for Hollywood. She probably seen a few unwanted pet actors and actresses pass away. But she knows, coming from a small town, back then small town is just like, there's a couple of farmers and you do see fresh meat, back then they don't hide. Like, Ted's farm over there, Ted butcher shop, here's your house, the dead animals, yeah, okay. But seeing this other guy say, comparing them to Jewish people. It means, the reason why that happened because Hitler thought Jewish people should be killed like pigs. And see how they turned this around. Next little document. That's how much Hitler appealed to Jews to a particular animal. And that's why they was gassed. It was a cheaper way to kill animals back then, gassing pigs. Cows, you let into games and you easily kill pigs? No. If it was trying to fight with a pig, it's just like trying to fight with a headed chicken. Yes, I saw chicken without heads, without feathers, I don't give a hoot. A lot of people who are in the prairies close to meat and being on farm is sensitized to this. But see, this is chicken walking down the video. It got feathers. It looked like it just been put for a proof factory. Staying alive, like it was a worm day. I feel sorry for a naked chicken, alive. But still, this is why she thinks, pigs. But yet, she even wants the Jewish people to be vegan. She wants everybody. And yet turn around and use the Jews for pig reference that everybody in history basically have forgotten. Listen to Hitler when he was talking about the Jewish people and what he thinks what they should be treated as. Then you understand that face that, gas like pigs. If you pay attention to all those documentaries that out there on YouTube, I'm not meant the fake ones, discovery ones, history, true documentary, then you understand why. Does this mean all animals are Jewish now? That vegan t-shirt and you don't want them to be killed like that? Never guess cows, by the way. And as I keep on saying, you only need a few roosters to take care of the breed. Not a whole bunch. Do you want more violence in your farm? Yeah, have more roosters. This is a problem with the vegan t-shirt and this young person. They get stuck in lies for YouTube and so forth. And being an English teacher in a school there is in Quebec that, have farms and this and that, not even ask the history teacher or experience these things on film or in real life. Like, I'm the country person, she's the city person. City person is like in cages, closed-minded, just like flat earthers. But still, put more to think about. Betty White is not a man. I know it. And also, she's a good, honest, funny person. How dare you, the vegan teacher and her student, say such a thing, so such a thing, so she loves hot dogs. I love hot dogs too, once in a while. And besides, as you should know, all hot dogs are not made from meat. I heard some of them have got human parts in them. The old kosher ones, that is. When they say old beef hot dog, are you sure there's old beef or old pork hot dogs? And then again, something odd had dawned on me. Why do we put beef flavor on those fake hamburgers, veggie burgers? Like, we want fake chicken nugget, make from veggies, but yet you have to put chicken flavor on it. And yet, the vegan teacher said, oh, that's okay. As long as it tastes like beef, with fake beef taste, it's good for you. Like memories of beef. No, if I want to eat a veggie burger, it would be something like a mushroom burger. Nice big hunk of mushroom. Because then I know what a mixed veggie like burger with mushrooms and green pepper and all that. If I want to eat that stuff, I want to see that stuff. No meat flavor is hard to hide the fact that it's made from veggies. And yet the vegan teacher said, oh, it's okay to eat. And then it went on, like, did Betty White ever test these things? I don't know. We are not snooping in her grocery bag. You know? Do she eat meat? Of course. Well, it's some hot dog. But still, I had a chicken burger, had some lettuce in it. Bread is from wheat. But she's forcing us to eat veggie with memory of what we used to be, meat eater. And that's why I really hate her now. I mean, Mr. Person, how dare you mess around with one of the Golden Girls, the most hardworking lady, the most funniest lady of all. How dare you say her career was for nothing just because she liked a certain type of cut of meat that usually is more chemicals than meat? Come to think of it, I never did have a healthy hot dog in my life. Saying it's 100% meat, you have to go back when Betty White was a kid. When at the same time they invented sliced bread. Yes, sliced bread is by 2 years younger than Betty White. That's why they say Betty White is better, greatest than sliced bread was invented. Yes, and that's the thing. Now, it is known, she probably have known, but who cares? When someone who used to eat meat passed away and did something good, like for protect dogs and animals, but then something else dawned on me. You know why more people center for cats and dogs? This is how we treat it, you know. Look at a cow out there eating grass all day, get hauled around by a couple of dogs. Oh, sitting in a barn doing nothing all day, just eating grain. I wish my life was like that. But if I wish my life was like a cat, I'd probably get abused by dogs, bad owners. An animal who have a bad owner goes to more abuse than a cow. Don't believe me? If dogs and cats would talk about their former owners, you would know how much painful. But if you get a cow to talk to, good grass. Or a chicken, a nice cage. I don't have to clean up the poo. Nice cool air coming. All I do is lay eggs and eat. Never get fucked by a chicken. A rooster. I would die a virgin. And my eggs. Remember when we had the debate when life begins? Now, most of the roosters, there for mating. And a chicken lays a lot of eggs. Unless the rooster gets to the hen before it lays eggs, then you have baby chicks. Before that, it's just an egg that haven't been fertilized. Underfertilized feces, And the vegan cheese is mad. That's not a living. It's just an egg. All humans have eggs. All female have eggs. You need sperm to make a human. And it dawned on me. Why is she telling me to stop eating eggs? Same thing that back in the 70s when they have those things for abortions and those coat hangers and eggs. Those things was big. Usually a chicken lays an egg and doesn't care. Sit there and see if it's hatched or not. If not, it doesn't care. Sometimes. We just keeping the hands away from sex. That's why we get a lot of unfertilized eggs. Not by killing and smashing them and have. By the way, this is a true thing. When you have chicken burgers or a chicken hot dog made from chicken, it's actually roosters grows up. So that's why I avoid chicken hot dogs. That's all the boys' chickens in there. Plus chemicals and chemicals. Jesus complain about the chemicals in these things people eat. But still, we feel to our cats and dogs. We have their opinion, and they take our abuse. They take our rough handing and so forth. But you get people who hold a whole bunch of cats and dogs for breeding problems, like my aunt, and not treat them and have a healthy goal like born-on animals. We do feel. When I watched the Dominion thing, that was the worst part. Because we attached to a loyal thing for thousands and thousands of years, cat and dogs. We stay attached to cows, but we stay attached for eating meat and plow or dirt. A relationship with an animal is more special. Even with an animal that begins to like you, like a cow, or you treat a cow like a pet, any pet, that have special relation, it's difficult. More than, I got a bunch of cows over there. I don't pat them, they eat grass. I don't attach them because then I feel like a Genghis Khan. Yes, Genghis Khan had a pet chicken. To prove to be a man, he had to cut that chicken that he had feelings for, that he grew up. Do you have to do that? No. If you raise it and take care of it, then how do you take care of it? If you become a chicken that follow you everywhere and become a pet, and you have to kill that pet, other than that you raise that chicken for meat, it's two different, completely different. Ask any shrink. I know it's getting long because this needs to be talked about. We need to understand these things. Betty White is not a nasty person. She's not here in DNA, the way she lived her life. That vegan teacher and student. That's why I don't like you. I just don't like you anymore. And now it's my duty as Canadian to put this Canadian out of misery for talking bad to Betty White with someone from the United States that should be, the same thing. You don't talk about nice old ladies like that. I grew up, don't call old ladies like that, especially when they do something. Double word, rich. You didn't expect the elders. Oh, by the way, I saw that freaking piece of grandma. I see the future. She's gonna look like a grandma. Ugh! Yes, folks. Now, with my new pads and everything new, I'm gonna make some more new videos. Until I hear more about this crazy Canadian that should be living in the same bathroom as dozen people. We Canadians don't want you. Go away, vegan tissue. Take all your true vegans and go to Hell Canada. No, that's Hell United States. Oh, that's Sweden. There's a place in Sweden named Hell. Go and move there. That makes the Christian people happy because I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some place actually named Hell. Bye.